Hello, my wonderful human beings. Let's learn some vocabulary. Our objective today, students will learn new vocabulary words by paraphrasing their definitions, using the word correctly in a sentence, and using them correctly in writing or in a picture. Ooh, ah, oh. For your directions. For each of the vocabulary words below, you will first paraphrase the definition, then use the word correctly in a sentence, then either draw a picture or create a short story about the word while using the word at least 3 times. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay, our first vocabulary word is conquer. Remember, I say, you say. Conquer. Conquer. Good job. Conquer means to defeat and take over by using force. Okay, so if I'm going to paraphrase this, then I'm going to say, what's another way to say to take over? I could say to overpower, right? Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm going to click here, I'm going to make it red, to overpower. Who am I taking over? Who am I overpowering? When we talk about conquering, we're not saying like, oh, I conquered my little brother when I beat him at soccer. It's whole countries conquering other countries. So that the bigger country, the one that conquers, is able to spread and become even larger. So to overpower or win against other countries and spread their power. How's that sound? Okay. Remember, as always, if you need to, pause and copy it down. Then you're going to use the word conquer correctly in a sentence, and then create a short story about conquer using the word at least 3 times, or draw a picture that proves to me that you understand what conquer means. Hold, please. I have to throw the ball. My dog is going crazy. Do you want the ball? Do you want the ball? Good boy. Yep, that happened. Okay, our next word, I say, you say, culture. Culture. Culture is a way of life for groups of people based on food, language, clothing, tools, music, art, customs, beliefs, religion. All of these different things encompass culture. Now, are these the only things that are part of a person's culture? Of course not. There are so many more, but man, I only got so much space. So we're going to put this together, or we're going to put this, paraphrase it, put it into our own words. When we're talking about, okay, so let's break it down. A way of life for groups of people. So another way to say it's a way of life is it's, I don't know, things that people do, right? Because like different dances are part of culture. Cooking certain foods is part of culture. Speaking languages is part of culture. All of these are things that people do. So we'll say things that people do to what? Okay, I can see that. Good! To bring people together. I like it. Thank you. Is it just we're bringing people together like in a school? Let's use one of our previous vocabulary words. When we are bringing people together and they share a culture, that's called a society. Thank you. In a society. Awesome. Again, use culture correctly in a sentence, in a story or picture. Pause the video if you need more time. Next word, migration. Migration. Moving from one place to another. So when we talk about migration, yes, very good point. You've heard that birds migrate. You've heard that butterflies migrate. Yes. However, when we talk about migration in social studies, we're talking about people moving from place to place. Now, when I moved to Mexico, you guys know this, right? You remember this? Yes. So I moved there, and it was only for a semester when I was in college, and that was the I was only planning on staying for a semester. I knew that I would be moving back to America. So did I migrate? No, I traveled. Migration is when a person moves or a family moves, when people move and they plan to stay in the new place for a very long time, if not for forever. So putting that into our own words, it's people, red, people moving, I don't know, someplace else. Okay, I'll take that. For a very long time slash for forever, right? Because when we use the word migration and migrate, we don't mean travel. Travel means you're going somewhere, not you, a person is going somewhere and then will return home. Migration is a person is moving somewhere to a new home. Word. Sentence, story slash picture, and then class. I say you say class. Class. Yes, class. And my dog cute. You good boy? Yes, you are. Thank you. So, is a group of people separated by levels in a social hierarchy. Class can be determined by a person's birth, like in ancient India. It could be determined by a person's wealth, like in modern day America, or it could be determined by a person's profession, like in ancient Egypt. So those different layers of the social hierarchy, when we look at the social pyramids, no matter which culture it is, you have very few people at the top and a lot of people down at the bottom. So it's always a social pyramid, right? So those different layers within that social pyramid are called classes. So we can say that a class is, we're talking about people, and we don't want to say separated by levels. What's another way that we could say that? No, we don't want to say bucketed. Ranked. I'll take that. Ranked in different levels, just because lack of a better word. In a social, spell it right, Hawkins. Oh man, I can't say levels in a social hierarchy. What could I say? What vocabulary word could I use? We just used it. Society, thank you. Okay, so people ranked in different levels of who? People ranked in different levels in a society. And then how can we say that it can be determined on birth or wealth or profession or maybe something completely different that we haven't even learned about yet? Yeah, we could say people ranked in different levels in a society for a variety of reasons. I'll take that. Okay. Thank you. Use it in a sentence, use it in a story or draw a picture. Remember, friends, you can always pause the video. Our next word, dynasty. I say, you say. Dynasty. Dynasty. Okay. A dynasty is a length of time in which all the rulers are from the same lineage. So lineage means a royal family. Right now, America has never had a dynasty. Power is not passed down from father to son or mother to daughter or within a same family, right? We've had presidents that were related, but we've never had like one person was president and then their child became president because their dad was president or their mom was president, right? That has never happened in American society. However, that is how it happens in a lot of other different countries and a lot of different other societies. Sorry, he had to throw the ball again. In England right now, you can see this. the Windsor family has been in power for literally hundreds of years. So the queen right now is Queen Elizabeth, Elizabeth II, because her mother was queen also. Queen Elizabeth II, and and her son is Prince Charles. Now, when Queen Elizabeth II dies, then Charles will become King of England, and he has a son, William. And when Charles dies, William will become king. And William has a son called George. And when William dies, George will become king. So that's following all in a lineage. Now, that's an English lineage. That's an English monarchy. We're talking about a dynasty. A dynasty was a long length of time where all of the rulers are from the same lineage. They're from the same family. Keep that word in your brain. Okay. So we don't want to say a length of time. What could we say instead? Okay, we'll say a long time. In which what? Okay, when something is being passed down, right? What is it? It's not royalty being passed down. It's not the crown. These kings and queens, they all have, they're important. They rule the country. Therefore, they have power. Good. Okay. So a long time when power is being passed down through what? Through one family. Good job remembering that, keeping that in your brain space. Thank you. Okay. Then you are going to use dynasty correctly in a sentence. Draw a picture, write a story, whichever you prefer. Our next word, export. Export. This is to send goods or services to another country in exchange for money. Okay, so we have export when we are sending something away for money. If I make highlighters, right? And I am going to make 1,000,000 highlighters and then I'm going to send them to another country. What am I doing? Give it to me in one word. Yes, I'm exporting it. Thank you. I need a synonym. Try again. I'm selling it. I'm saying I made the thing. I am sending it to you. You give me money and I give you the thing. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so we'll call this selling goods and services. What's a really simple way to say goods and services? Things. I'll take it. Stuff. How about stuff and things? Where? Am I exporting within my own country? Good catch. I am exporting these to another country. So we'll say to other countries to make it different. Sound good? Okay. I know that there's two on here, but we're going to skip the Silk Road, spoiler alert, and we're going to end with domestication. Domestication. Try that one more time. Domestication. Not bad. Domestication is the process of taming plants or animals and putting them to use for human benefit. So, very long time ago, we had wolves. Now we have ridiculous dogs that wear shirts, right? We have domesticated them. We have trained them to be what we want. So I'm going to say training plants and animals to be useful for humans. You got it? Pause the video if you need to. If you need help, email me. Be good people, make good choices. Bye.